all except. Look here. Here we have the function that is available. But the one difference which you notice here is compared to the all function as well as the all selected, the case of all except, the syntax is slightly different. Look here, the table name, first argument is your table name, and then you need to specify your column name. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I just move the sales W04 as the table name, and the next what I do is, here I just say specify the sales underscore W04. And the category column, I'm going to use it. But if you look at the below table, I have used the category here, right? So hence I'm going to use the category here. Okay, fine. All except measure. Instead of all select, I've used all except. But in the case of all except, you need to specify the first argument as the table name, and then you need to specify the column. You cannot directly specify the column name like how we did it in other two functions. In this case, there is a slight change here. Okay, fine. The next step is we need to I just drag and drop this one, all except measure. Look here. So now it is, I don't have to search it here and there. Look here. Now it made my job pretty simple. Look here, all except. So if you see here, all except value here, right? So this one is somewhat similar to this one. Okay, the all selected. Now we need to notice these three things: all selected, all function, and then all except. In both the cases, all function, what happened? It disregarded the internal as well as the external filters, whereas in the case of all selected, it disregarded the internal filter, but it respected the external filter. But whereas in this case, it respected the internal as well as the external filter, because we have used the all except function. All except function, here what we have done, right? We have used the column by the name of category. So in that case, what we are saying is except category, rest of the columns, you ignore the filter. Whereas for the category column, don't ignore the filter. So so hence what happens for row level filter, it is doing it. The row level and column level filter, it is doing it. That's all, not much different. Now the question is, okay, then if these two values are same, then why should I use all except? Okay, that's a good question. So the next one is, look here, I just go and select the technology also for your sake of understanding. And if you see here, these two values are same, right? These two values are same, and these two values are same. And but the difference is we have mentioned all except on category column. Hence, it is respecting both the internal as well as the external filter. Okay, now the question is, what is the advantage of it? What is the application? What is the use case? When can I use it? I just click on it one more time here, and what I do here is, okay, let me do one thing. Yeah, here I already used it. All except category. This is the one, all except SFO measure. For example, I'm going to use this one. Okay. So now you understood what is all except. So in this case, what happens? Remove the filter on all the filter on both the internal as well as the external thing. Okay. Sorry, remove the filter on all the other columns except category, which means the category column, for the category column, the row level, column level filter as well as the external filter will get applied. That is what. So now the question is, why should I why should I use this function? It is already done. This functionality is achieved with this one itself. Why the hell should I use it? The reason is, for example, here your manager is very particular about the San Francisco sales. You just want to see the San Francisco sales by the breakdown of these categories. In the furniture, how much sales we made it in San Francisco, and office supplies, how much sales we made in San Francisco. So in that kind of situation, this one is very much helpful. Okay, what I do is I just drop this one. Look here, I just reuse this one. I don't want to look here. This one is already there. So what I do is I just push it to my sales analytics measure table, this table. This for keeping our thing in a very tidy thing. So now what I do is this all except is not much helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one from here. All except measure total or series, right? I just remove this, and here is the SFO. Either you can drag and drop it, or you just check on this one. The checkbox, if you check on it, this one will get dropped here. And all except SFO measure. Now, if you see that these two columns are not same, right? These two column values are not same now, because we have used this filter condition here, San Francisco. Okay, so here what happened, it shows, for example, the management wants to know in San Francisco alone, how much sales we made in furniture, how much sales we made in office supplies, and these two things put together, what is the total sales? Now, again, you can find out the total, percentage or something like that. So out of the total sales, what is the San Francisco sales percentage, right? Out of the visible total, what is the contribution of, the sales in this? You can create another two columns if you want it, okay? So the more the analysis you do, right, you will get more insights. So now you understood the all except function is helpful to remove all the filters except the column which you are mentioning it there, okay?